Hello and happy Friday. I am here ready to budget a little bit later in the day than usual. We'll get to that. I'm also flying solo today. Shay is out for the evening. It is about 6:30 p.m. here on the East Coast, and I have had a day and a half. The kittens got their spay and neuter this morning, so I had to be up at about 5 a.m. They couldn't eat, so they've been very grumpy all day. They got home and they're a little groggy, and it's just I have to keep them from, popping a stitch. It's been a lot. I also got a call yesterday that my job needs me to go to Chicago for 2 weeks starting Monday. So, like I said, it's Friday, August 4th. They need me there Monday, August 7th. They actually asked if I could be there like today, but that obviously with the kittens, I could not possibly leave Shay with two freshly fixed kittens. That'd be just too much. So I had to tell them Monday was the earliest I could get there. But so I got to pack, and I've got to, get everything set up and make sure the house is ready and make sure I am ready. And it's been a day. It's been a day. So I am going to record my Tuesday videos this weekend and get those scheduled and ready to go. And then my Fridays for the next 2 weeks after this one are going to be from a hotel room in Chicago. Maybe I'll see if I can get Shay to like FaceTime in or something, but it's I'm beat today, guys. So sorry if my energy's a little off. I've also not done one of these by myself in a while. So yeah, all right, let's get small. All right, this is my first paycheck in the month of August. I have this is my money. I did my August look ahead, so I've got kind of a guideline of what I wanted to do, but something I didn't do is like decide what I was gonna fund first, So Rock Fitness. Ooh, it says it's funded right now. Is this a monthly savings builder? No, it's a needed for spending, so that should be a monthly savings builder. There we go. Because it comes out on the 1st, so I need to fund it. You guys know. If you don't know, YNAB targets, if this money rolled over from last month, because I funded this last month, but it comes out on the 1st. So actually this has already been paid. It automatically goes through one of my credit cards, but this JetBlue credit card here actually is not linked because YNAB has an issue with the bank that this is through, so it doesn't automatically do it. So this is the only transaction on that card right now, but it doesn't. I haven't input it yet because it's just been, like I said, a freaking day. So this money technically is already spent. Actually, it looks like I've got a little more than I need in here, which is nice. Yeah, it looks like I've got a whole like 13. Huh, neat. Okay, so I'll pull some of that out. I'm going to leave it for now. Obviously, I'm gonna go look at the transaction first, but I think I got a credit for something, so I ended up with a little bit more than I needed, which is nice. Renter's insurance is already funded. Let's take a look at the calendar. Yeah, right, sorry, you can see it. Still sized well. Okay, so through the 11th. I get paid again on the 11th. Like I said, I will be traveling in my job. I have a pretty sweet per diem setup. I won't be paying for any food at all while I'm there. I'll only be paying for fun things, but I'll be there for work. So not a lot of fun things to be had. My brother-in-law is going to tell me how much. So I was paying, this was for my phone line and my phone itself, but my phone is now paid off. So I don't know exactly how much this is going to be now, actually. So I think I'm going to throw, that's a tough one. I'm going to text him right now. Pause. There we go. If I'm one of those people that if I don't do it right now, I'm going to forget. So I just texted him and asked. He's going to check on that. But he's working graveyard shifts right now. So I'm sure he got home and fell asleep that day and just hasn't looked at it, which is super fair. So by the 9th, I feel like I'm just going to put $60 in here. He's looking right now. So you know what? We're going to come back to this and we're just going to experience this live. I'm going to put Con Ed. My brother was staying with us for 3 weeks, and so he sent me $50 towards this bill. I'm also going to add the regular $65. It was a doozy this month, friends. It was wacky wacky. We had, I mean, we had another human being in the house, and we normally at night unplug all the ACs in that. We have 3 air conditioning window units because if you've never been to New York City or you never lived there, I guess, central air is not really a thing in people's houses so much. I've been in a few people's apartments that have central air, but it is definitely few and far between. So right now we have 3 window units just in the main areas of our house. So like in the office, I've got one, in our bedroom we have one, and in the living room we have one. But we're really good at, like, if we're not in that room, it is unplugged, it is off. It's not even, so far, no phantom power from these things. But with my brother in the house, we had them obviously running in our bedroom at night and in here at night because he was staying in here. So it was just a lot more power, and the rates are rising like crazy, which is fun. So our power bill for Con Edison is our power company, and it was almost $300. We're going to get back on the unplugging of the AC units, as well as, my brother's not going to be here, so I'm probably going to have to send Shay. I know exactly how much it was, actually. It was $293, minus the $50 that my brother sent us, divided by 2. I'm going to be sending her $121 for this month. So, but you know what? That's what's the buffer is for. That's why I save more in the winter months. Okay, so my phone bill is now going from $120. You're just going to come with me and edit this target. Obviously, my brother-in-law texted me back. It's going to go from $120 to $81.38. That's the service plan for my line. And they love a device protection plan. That's not something I usually do, but they really love that. But let me also, I have this, it is a Venmo transaction, so it doesn't go through automatically. But this is a great reminder for me that when it pops up on my YNAB and I need to approve it, I'm like, oh, I need to send that Venmo, and then I send it to him right there, and then I'm never late. Tricks, YNAB tricks. So $81.38 is what I need to fund. Done. So that's actually more than through the 11th, like I said. So we're gonna scroll down here. Cat food, we're good for now, but we don't need it right this moment. So I will fund this eventually. $100 is not what we're gonna spend this month. Not even a little bit. Oh, I haven't been looking at my month ahead plan. So we put our actual budgeted will probably be around 40. And then if I come in any extra money or anything like that, I'm getting so easily distracted without Shay here to keep me on track, y'all. I am sorry. We're gonna need cat litter. Let's just fund Meowbox now because it's not too much. We don't really need any cat fixture kind of things. I see a lot of people who are like, I looked at my budget before I started this video and I think blah, 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 blah. I don't know if you guys can tell. You probably can. I do not look at my budget at all. I basically open it and then start recording. And so you guys have to, I can't explain how much time I spend like in editing, like cutting out long stretches of me staring at the budget. Like probably minutes that I'm cutting out. Cat travel. So the cat travel category was created with basically the spay and neuter and all of their vet appointments that have to happen when you get a kitten. They have all kinds of appointments and shots and all these things. So cat travel was made with that in mind. So we have $45 in there. I for sure spent more than that today. On the budget plan, I put another $60 in there. I think I spent more than that. No, it's way more. Okay, we have to do math. And I'm not going to make y'all watch me try to do that by myself. So the one at 6:30 this morning, after tip. This is all after tip, so at least that's... Yay. Okay, and then I had $45. I don't know why I looked up. Minus 45, so I need to budget $86.15. Over budget on my plan for the month already. But we'll be covered. And that's good. Groceries, I think we are going to go grocery shopping tomorrow. We're having some friends over tomorrow, and then we are having my brother over on Sunday, and then I will be gone for 2 weeks straight. So budget like $50. That'll be good for the weekend. And then maybe we'll do another quick little run on Sunday just to make sure Shay isn't, drowning by herself. I'm good on these. I'm just trying to look at what do I need in the next 2 weeks while I'm away, because I don't want to buy a bunch of stuff and then leave, I am going to fund the rest of my fund money for the month, just so I don't have to think about it. That is an automatic transfer that just goes directly into a different account that's not on this budget. Okay, what just happened is a cat ran across my keyboard and did a lot of stuff, and I went back and tried to recreate as much as I could, and I think I did all the same things, but somehow we're at a different number. I don't know. We're just gonna keep on pushing it, and I'm gonna reconcile maybe at the end. This has gotten so I can't be trusted to do these videos by myself, because without Shay they just go completely awry. So unfortunately I am not going to fund date night right now because I'm gonna be out of town for 2 weeks. I'll do that when I get back. All my food and supplements and things are gonna be funded by my company for the next 2 weeks. So again, I'm gonna skip that. Won't be in the house. I've got a kitten who doesn't feel good because she's had a long day. Okay. Booze, food, all those things handled by work. Food, I'm gonna be working. I'm not gonna be drinking much. So yeah, Willow, is that everything that we need right now? I'm going to put $400 to rent. And then I'm just feeling weird about the different number situation I got going on. So I'm going to very quickly reconcile my accounts. Okay, listen. Y'all know I'm not good at math. I don't know what happened. That's where we're at. I'm gonna fund Harvey's insurance. And I'm gonna put the rest of this just on Willow's insurance. I am so defeated. I'm so defeated today. I really lost track of it there in the middle. Underfunded $22.50. I am anticipating 3 more paychecks, which add up to $2,800. So we're good. We're fine. Everything's okay. I'm confused. I'm tired. You know what it is? I'm exhausted. And that's all right. Y'all, I almost didn't even tell you. Something crazy happened. So I think I'm late to the game, but remember I said I wanted to get a Costco membership so I could buy my glasses there because they were significantly cheaper. All of that was true. We finally did get the Costco membership. I think I said that already. And so then I went in to order the glasses, and they told me that, I ordered them online, and it said the price, and I was like, that can't be right. So I went through again. I did the whole order again, and it was the same price. And I was like, that can't be right. And then I ordered the glasses, and I was like, well, then when they get here, they'll just be very wrong, and I'll have missed something. And then they got here in like 2 days, and then I put them on, and I could see $120. I used this to cover overspending. But $120. I budgeted like $380 because I was like, oh, I'm going to save a lot of money. And last time I bought glasses, it was like almost $700 at it was like a Lens Crafters or something. Because my prescription's not weak. It's not a low prescription. My eyeballs don't work. But it was $120. So now I've got all this money. Let's put this in ready to assign. I'm in the way. Yeah. Boop. Okay, so now I've got this money here. Because, I need new glasses every so often. But right now, I just got brand new eyeballs. I have sunglasses that work really well. I got those online, so even cheaper. But I didn't want to risk it with my daily wears, So I've got this money here. Extra money. And now my dilemma here is, do I put it on vacation? Because I am, saving up for that trip to California to see my family, or do I just disperse it throughout the budget and then budget for the California trip later? Remember when I said I cut out a lot of me spacing out and staring off into nothingness and thinking? That just happened. I'm so torn. Shay's usually my sounding board for these things, you know? The responsible thing to do is to put it in the budget, and I'll save for the trip at the end when the budget is covered. That's what I should do. That's the conclusion that I've reached. I put $100 towards rent. Let's make that a little easier. And I'm going to fund this. Ooh, I've got another $12. Let's do that. Those things are funded. Look at that. Boom, boom, boom. Got $12.39. And let's put this on the little girl's insurance. You see that? You see what I did? She's right here. She just doesn't want to hang out. They are in a weird mood since they got home today. All right, so just above 2,000 left. 3 paychecks left. Traveling, so not a lot. Honestly, not a lot of time for spending for the traveling. Yeah, the emergency fund was just because I would like to see, if I have a 3-month emergency fund, I want to see this spread out over the next 3 months, you know? I just thought it'd be fun. I don't know. I need any excuse to click around and touch my budget, you know? Also, I bumped this up to $2.80. $5. I wanted to see if I could feel the difference, and I don't know about you guys, but I sure can't. Oh, and I got the interest from my high yield savings account, which was $56.55. So that plus the $2.80 gives us this $336.55. If you're asking what this little dollar is, YNAB will not let you budget farther than the next month unless you have money assigned in the month before. So like in July, I wanted to look at September and I can give you a little sneak peek. I wanted to put all the targets in for my student loan payments. I put the payment as like their total interest, even though my payments are less than that, because that to me is my absolute bare minimum. So I wanted to mess around with that. I wanted to film that before August had begun, so I moved $1 from July to August to cheat a little. Not cheat. I mean, it's just the money was gonna sit there anyway. I just wanted to get ahead, you know. $16,382.82. Got 3 paychecks left. $8.40. We are so in the clear. We are so in the clear to hit 17. It's crazy. It's wacky how in the clear I am to hit 17,000 to make that big payment. I'm gonna be over. I'm gonna be over 17,000, which is crazy. I was so worried about it for so long. I don't know how it happened so easily, you know? All right, and let's slide over to Party City.
Other things.
I know I got my percentages here and stuff, and I'm probably going to ignore them. Like I said, am going to be traveling for work. And my boss has explicitly told me I am not allowed to work all 14 days that I am in Chicago. So my brother, who was on my boss's side, and I'm the kind of, I'll work every day. I don't care. That's what I'm there for, is to do work. But my brother was on my boss's side, and so he looked up fun things to do in Chicago, and he found an aquarium because he knows I love an aquarium, and I've heard it's a good one. So I'm going to put I looked up, I think it's going to be actually a little bit less than that, but I put that for that, and then I'm going to need to get a lint roller, and I think $10 should be enough for a lint roller. And that's all I'm going to do for my fun money this week, because like I said, I'm going to be traveling for 2 weeks straight. I'll probably take one day off and do something fun, and the rest of the time I'm going to be a busy little bee running all over, working and helping out. So I probably won't need much more than that. Food's taken care of. I'll go out to eat nice things, I promise, but that's about all I got. This is chaotic. This was a weird one. Without Shay here, I don't even know who I am. And I'm going to go ahead and do my very best to edit this and get it up shortly, even though it's going to be weird to edit because it's all over the place. Thanks for sticking with me in my delirious mind surrounded by kittens. I appreciate you all greatly. Thanks very much for watching. Appreciate you. Have a good week.